You can really go down a deep rabbit hole if you read about ice ages. That how much Earth's climate has changed, and even where magnetically where the poles are has shifted over time.
Elon Musk has just blown the lid off a mind-boggling event happening in the remote and frozen lands of Antarctica. According to the Tesla boss, something massive and mysterious is unfolding in the heart of this icy continent. There is a colossal entity stretching as far as the eye can see. We're talking miles and miles of sheer jaw-dropping magnitude. This behemoth is gliding across the frozen terrain, leaving everyone who bears witness scratching their heads in disbelief. So, here's the big question. What in the world, or beyond, is responsible for this jaw-dropping occurrence? Is it the work of a highly classified government experiment? Perhaps something involving cutting-edge technology that's light years ahead of its time? Or could it be evidence of extraterrestrial visitors? Join us as we delve into the mind-boggling implications and attempt to unravel this Antarctic anomaly. Musks Fascination. Elon Musk, the billionaire tech visionary, has always had his eyes on Mars, but it turns out that Earth's southernmost continent, Antarctica, has some pretty incredible surprises of its own. The South Pole is like a treasure chest full of secrets and mysteries beyond anyone's wildest dreams. And Elon Musk, along with a team of curious scientists, has just stumbled upon one of them, an enormous, mind-boggling object moving across the icy landscape. At first glance, people might think it was just another iceberg slowly drifting by. But then, something incredible happened. This object started to shift and shed its icy disguise, revealing something far more intriguing beneath. It was like a scene from an Indiana Jones movie, with the ice slowly melting away to uncover a long-lost treasure. Scientists were immediately on the case, scrambling to gather data and form their own unique theories about the true identity of this enigmatic object. Now, it's worth mentioning that this isn't the first time that Antarctica has left us scratching our heads. Just last year, in 2023, scientists made an incredible discovery. They found a hidden ecosystem, teeming with microorganisms thriving beneath the icy surface. It's like finding a secret garden hidden away in a frozen wonderland. These remarkable finds are transforming our understanding of what's possible in such extreme environments. It really shows how resilient life on our planet can be and reminds us that there are still countless wonders waiting to be discovered. And that's not all. Hidden beneath the icy veil of Antarctica, there's an entire mountain range that will take your breath away. We're talking about the Gambort Mountains, named after the Russian scientist Grigory Gamburtsev. These peaks stretch for up to 2,400 kilometers below the massive ice sheets, with widths of up to 1,200 kilometers and heights reaching around 3,000 meters. That's about as tall as 1/3 of Mount Everest. What makes these mountains even more fascinating is that they've never actually been seen by human eyes. Scientists have relied on radar technology and gravitational readings to study them, and they were first discovered way back in 1958. To this day, we still don't fully understand how these mountains formed or why they're still lurking beneath the ice. It just goes to show that even in the 21st century, there are still mysteries waiting to be unraveled and adventures to be had right here on our incredible planet, Antarctica's desert and hidden river. There's another astonishing feature in Antarctica, a desert. Believe it or not, Antarctica is home to a vast desert that covers only 0.2% of the entire continent's surface. It's like a hidden oasis in the middle of all that ice. Rainfall is incredibly scarce in this desert, and the massive sand dunes can reach towering heights of up to 70 meters. And get this, these dunes are on the move, shifting about 1.5 meters per year, possibly due to the effects of climate change and melting ice. It's like watching the desert slowly wander across the frozen landscape. That's not all. Beneath the icy surface of Antarctica, there's a hidden river flowing like a secret pathway. Scientists made this incredible discovery using special radar equipment mounted on aircraft. At first, they thought there were 4 separate rivers, but as they continued their investigations, they realized it was actually one massive river stretching for about 3,300 miles. That's longer than the Thames in England. This discovery has raised some concerns about the potential impact of climate change on rising sea levels. It just goes to show that even in the most remote and frozen places, nothing stays untouched by the changing climate. Now, get ready for what might be the most chilling revelation of all, the Doomsday Glacier. No, that's not just a catchy name. It's the nickname given to the Thwaites Glacier, and for a good reason. Scientists have discovered that this glacier is barely connected to its seabed, hanging on by what feels like a thread. It's like an upside-down wrecking ball, just waiting to be released. If the Doomsday Glacier were to completely detach, it could accelerate ice loss across the entire continent of Antarctica, leading to widespread submergence. The seafloor surrounding the glacier bears the scars of its past movements, and scientists are holding their breath, deeply concerned about what the future holds for this precarious glacier. That's not all the weirdness that has been discovered in Antarctica. As scientists ventured deeper into the unknown, they stumbled upon a mind-boggling phenomenon, a colossal hole that defied all explanation. This captivating discovery set the stage for an extraordinary revelation that would challenge our understanding of the icy continent. Imagine, if you will, a void the size of Ireland. That's right, a vast expanse where the ice gives way to emptiness, stretching out over a staggering 78 square kilometers. This enigmatic opening, known as a piña, burst onto the scene in 2017, leaving researchers scratching their heads and sparking countless theories. One theory that has really captured people's imaginations involves the possibility of marine creatures lurking beneath the frozen depths. It's like something out of a fantasy novel, but scientists suspect that these creatures, in their desperate quest for oxygen, may have played a role in creating these mystifying apertures. It's like they're leaving their mark on the icy surface, a silent testament to their survival in the harsh Antarctic environment. Now let's turn our attention back to the floating object that first caught the attention of Elon Musk and scientists worldwide. At first glance, it might seem like just another iceberg, a common sight in Antarctica's frozen realm. After all, the recent detachment of the colossal A76 iceberg in 2021 lends credibility to this idea. This behemoth of an iceberg, calved from the Rhone ice shelf, spanned vast lengths of approximately 170 kilometers or 110 miles and had a width of 25 kilometers or 60 miles. That's like having an island the size of Cornwall just floating in the ocean. But as we've seen, things in Antarctica are rarely ever just what they seem. The A76 iceberg, much like the mysterious object that captivated Elon Musk, started to break into smaller pieces, revealing its true complexity. Within a month of its formation, A76 had fragmented into 3 named pieces, with the largest A76A drifting nearly 2,000 kilometers away in the Drake Passage. Despite its long journey, A76A's size remained remarkably unchanged, measuring 135 kilometers in length and 26 kilometers in width. That's an area twice the size of London, unveiling the truth. Yet as scientists dug deeper into their investigation, a peculiar enigma started to unfold, challenging all the usual theories. The object in question bore strange skid marks and grooves on its surface, mysterious features that didn't quite fit the profile of an ordinary iceberg. Add to this its pitch-black hue, which lacked the usual translucence of ice, and you've got a recipe for curiosity and wild speculation. As the debates raged on, one theory in particular started to stir imaginations and fuel fears of covert operations in the most remote corners of the globe. What if this wasn't just an ordinary ice mass, but a secret military craft? Imagine this: advanced technologies being tested in the most isolated regions of the world. Antarctica, with its vast, uncharted expanses and hidden depths, seemed like the perfect secret testing ground. But there was one big roadblock: the Antarctic Treaty, established in 1961. This historic agreement brought together 12 nations, including the United States, to declare Antarctica off-limits for military activities, reserving it exclusively for scientific research. But our intrepid scientists weren't about to give up. They continued their quest for answers with a spirit of adventure and discovery. It was during this bold pursuit that they stumbled upon a revelation that reached beyond our earthly realm. an extraterrestrial encounter of epic proportions. A meteorite, journeying through the vast stretches of space, had charted its course toward Earth's southern extremities. These cosmic travelers, fragments from distant asteroids, had been drifting through the universe until fate brought them crashing down onto our planet. Meteorites, these remnants of celestial voyages, are like cosmic time capsules, carrying the secrets of the universe within their rocky shells. Collisions between asteroids are a regular occurrence in our solar system, with Mars and Jupiter frequently exchanging interstellar visitors. On average, Earth is struck by an asteroid measuring about 1 kilometer in diameter every 500,000 years, and those 5-kilometer giants make their mark every 20 million years. Ancient DNA. In the frozen reaches of Antarctica, a cosmic story from around 430,000 years ago is unfolding. It's not just about an asteroid crashing into the icy surface, but the explosive fireworks that lit up the sky above. As Elon Musk dived into months of relentless research, the surprises started piling up, each one peeling back layers of the continent's hidden past. One discovery in particular threw scientists into a whirlwind of questions about what Antarctica was really like long ago. Buried deep under the Scotia Sea, just north of the icy landmass, researchers unearthed something truly extraordinary. An ancient DNA sample that dates back an astonishing 1 million years. This genetic treasure, believed to have come from a type of phytoplankton known as diatoms, was the oldest marine DNA ever extracted from seafloor sediment. It hinted at a time when Antarctica was anything but the icy wasteland we see today. The implications of this discovery were mind-blowing. Could Antarctica have once been more than just a frozen desert? The ancient DNA, resting quietly beneath the sea for eons, suggested a time when life thrived in these cold waters. It painted a picture of a lively ecosystem where diatoms were abundant, their tiny forms bringing energy and vibrancy to the ocean. This revelation challenged everything we thought we knew, inviting us to envision a more dynamic Antarctica, a place that might have seen the rise and fall of ancient life forms or hidden secrets we're just starting to uncover. With this ancient DNA as a beacon, scientists and researchers set off on an exciting adventure. Their curiosity ignited. They began exploring Antarctica's icy mysteries with fresh eyes. What was once thought to be a barren wasteland was now teeming with the promise of discovering a forgotten chapter of Earth's history. As investigations continued, evidence mounted, revealing an Antarctica that was vastly different from the empty landscape we see today. Fragments of ancient life, preserved in ice and sediment, pointed to a time when diverse organisms thrived in these harsh conditions. The diatoms, those tenacious phytoplankton, told stories of vibrant ecosystems where various species lived and thrived together. But what caused Antarctica to shift from a bustling haven to a frozen desert? The answers remain just out of reach, but the journey to uncover them is only beginning. Long ago, wrapped in the mystery of ancient times, people began to wonder about dramatic changes that might have shaped Antarctica. Some folks speculated that a massive shift in Earth's climate or a gigantic geological upheaval had plunged the continent into its icy, silent state. Others considered the possibility of something out of this world, maybe a meteorite crashing down and changing everything we know. With every new discovery, Antarctica's allure grew stronger, sparking the imagination of explorers, scientists, and dreamers alike. The continent became a blank canvas, where tales of lost civilizations and forgotten worlds were painted, each story bringing us closer to uncovering its secrets. As excitement built around the amazing discoveries coming out of Antarctica, anticipation grew for the next incredible chapter in its history. Among those captivated by the continent's mysteries was Elon Musk, ever the visionary. Driven by an unquenchable thirst for knowledge, Musk saw Antarctica as a frontier brimming with possibilities. He imagined a future where humanity not only explored beyond Earth, but also delved deeper into the secrets of our own planet. In this future, Antarctica would be understood and embraced in all its enigmatic glory. The journey to Antarctica was no easy feat. The team first arrived in South America, gearing up for a grueling 5-day trek across the Drake Passage, a notoriously stormy stretch of ocean known for its fierce and unpredictable weather. Despite the daunting challenges, their determination never wavered. They pressed on with a single goal: to reach their research destination on James Ross Island. Weeks turned into a relentless quest as the team painstakingly explored the island. They sifted through rocks and dug through layers of ancient time, searching for fossils that could reveal secrets about Antarctica's past. Their hard work paid off in a big way. The scientists made an incredible discovery, a wealth of fossilized remnants from an era long gone. Among the ancient treasures were remains of giant marine creatures, mighty dinosaurs that once roamed the land, and bird-like marvels that soared through the prehistoric skies. The highlight of their find was the preserved 4 wings of an extinct beetle species, offering a stunning glimpse into an ecosystem that had been frozen in time around 20 million years ago: the egg case. Just when it seemed like Antarctica had revealed all its secrets, a new discovery emerged that would challenge everything we thought we knew about the continent. Deep within layers of ancient sediment, scientists uncovered a mind-blowing find: a 50-million-year-old preserved egg case complete with fossilized sperm cells. This remarkable discovery pointed to the existence of a long-extinct species of worm and further supported the idea that Antarctica was once a lush tropical paradise brimming with life. What was once a land of ice and snow had, in ancient times, been a vibrant rainforest, full of towering tropical trees reaching toward the sky. The realization that dinosaurs, ancient birds, and even delicate reproductive cells once inhabited this icy desert painted an astonishing picture of a bygone era. It became increasingly clear that Antarctica's history was far more complex than previously imagined. As the scientific community absorbed these groundbreaking revelations, the narrative of Antarctica's past began to shift dramatically. In 2021, another incredible discovery added to the continent's mystique. Beneath the icy depths of the Antarctic Weddell Sea, scientists unearthed a massive breeding colony of icefish with an astonishing 60 million nests. This discovery was made possible through advanced camera systems that captured the thriving community in its natural habitat. It provided concrete evidence that life not only existed, but thrived in Antarctica, even in the most extreme conditions. But the surprises didn't stop there. Later in the same year, geologists drilling through the thick ice encountered a hidden world beneath the frozen expanse. They found sponges, resilient organisms that were thriving beneath the ice sheets. This discovery was another testament to the incredible adaptability of life, surviving in even the harshest environments. The excitement continued into 2022 when scientists observed a peculiar groove etched into the Larsen ice. This enigmatic mark sparked intense curiosity and speculation among researchers. Though it has yet to be fully explored, this intriguing revelation has left the scientific community buzzing with anticipation, eager to uncover the story behind this mysterious feature on Antarctica's icy landscape. The hidden mountain range. Antarctica had a few more surprises up its icy sleeve. Just when it seemed like the frozen continent had revealed all its secrets, scientists stumbled upon something truly breathtaking: a massive mountain range buried beneath the ice. This mountain range stretched an astonishing 1,200 kilometers wide and towered 3,000 meters high, about a third of the height of Mount Everest. To say it's impressive is an understatement. The discovery came not through direct observation, but through some pretty clever detective work. Scientists noticed strange fluctuations in gravity readings, which hinted at something huge lurking below the ice. Imagine trying to find a hidden treasure buried under miles of snow and ice. That's pretty much what they were dealing with. Although the mountains themselves were still hidden, the gravity data was like a breadcrumb trail, leading them to this colossal find. Since physically digging through those massive ice sheets was a no-go, researchers decided to get creative. They turned to technology and data from the European Space Agency and other satellites to simulate the melting of the ice. This virtual exploration allowed them to peek beneath the ice and see the ancient landscape of Antarctica as it was millions of years ago. As the ice melted away in the simulation, scientists were treated to a view of a time when Antarctica was part of the supercontinent Gondwana, around 180 million years ago. It was like looking through a time portal and seeing what the world used to look like. Even though the actual mountain range was still hidden, the gravity and magnetic anomalies provided enough evidence to convince scientists that something enormous was out there. The thought of unearthing such a massive secret got everyone buzzing. But with the ice sheets being so thick and heavy, digging them out wasn't exactly an option. So the team turned to virtual exploration instead. By using sophisticated satellites and data from the European Space Agency, researchers could create detailed simulations of what the landscape might look like if the ice were removed. This digital model revealed an incredible view of Antarctica's ancient past, showing how it was once part of a vast supercontinent. The virtual ice sheets melted away to reveal a land that was teeming with life and vastly different from the icy desert it is today. As more simulations and discoveries came in, scientists began to piece together an amazing story of Antarctica's history. Each new finding added another layer to the puzzle, painting a picture of how the continent evolved from a lush tropical paradise into the frozen wilderness we see now. The evidence was stacking up, making it clear that Antarctica's past was far more dynamic and dramatic than anyone had imagined. But with every answer came new questions. The drastic changes that transformed Antarctica were still a mystery. Scientists were left wondering what forces and events led to such a radical shift. The quest to understand Antarctica's story was far from over, and the search for answers continued to fuel curiosity and exploration. As researchers delved deeper into the mysteries of this frozen world, they kept pushing the boundaries of what we know, eager to uncover even more about Antarctica's incredible past. The prevailing theories. As scientists delved deeper into Antarctica's history, two major theories emerged, each with its own take on why this icy continent underwent such a dramatic transformation. The climate change theory. The first theory zeroes in on global climate change as the driving force behind Antarctica's shift from a lush paradise to a frozen wasteland. Picture this. Long before the Cenozoic era, Antarctica enjoyed a relatively warm climate. Temperatures ranged between 30 and 51 degrees Fahrenheit, making it a suitable home for dinosaurs and a variety of other ancient creatures. The continent was once a vibrant land full of diverse vegetation, a far cry from the icy desert we know today. But around 34 million years ago, things took a drastic turn. The global temperatures dropped by about 5 degrees Celsius, which, though it might sound small, had enormous effects. This cooling trend plunged Antarctica into an icy grip, transforming its landscape forever. The once warm and welcoming environment was replaced by vast ice sheets and glaciers, reshaping the continent into the frozen realm we see today. The second theory takes a more cosmic approach. It suggests that changes in carbon dioxide levels during the Cenozoic era, starting around 66 million years ago, set off a chain reaction that led to Antarctica's icy fate. According to this theory, as CO2 levels dropped below a critical point, the Earth's climate began to cool. This cooling trend wasn't just a minor shift, it set off a dramatic transformation, forming enormous ice sheets and glaciers that eventually covered the continent. The idea here is that the delicate balance between Earth's atmosphere, climate, and celestial phenomena played a crucial role in Antarctica's transformation. When carbon dioxide levels fell, the planet's temperatures gradually dropped, leading to the formation of the icy landscape we now associate with Antarctica. It's like a cosmic domino effect that changed the continent's destiny. Ocean circulation patterns. While the cosmic theory has its merits, another compelling hypothesis focuses on ocean circulation patterns. This theory proposes that around 35 million years ago, significant changes in ocean currents played a crucial role in freezing Antarctica. Specifically, the Drake Passage, a narrow waterway connecting the southern tip of South America to Antarctica, suddenly deepened. This deepening altered ocean currents, causing a major shift in how water flowed around the continent. The result was the formation of the Antarctic Circumpolar Current, a powerful water barrier that separated Antarctica from the warmer waters of the Central Pacific and North Atlantic. This current effectively kept the warmer, less salty waters away from the Antarctic landmass, which contributed to the continent's cooling and eventual freezing. So, while the exact causes of Antarctica's transformation are still debated, These theories each offer intriguing insights into how our planet's climate and ocean systems might have shaped the icy continent. Each theory provides a piece of the puzzle, helping scientists piece together the complex history of one of the most mysterious places on Earth. Connecting the theories. As scientists dug deeper into Antarctica's transformation, they realized that the two major theories about its icy fate might not be mutually exclusive. Instead of seeing them as separate explanations, innovative thinkers, including Elon Musk and other forward-thinking scientists, began to explore how these ideas might connect. Their groundbreaking insights suggested that a unified theory could offer a more comprehensive understanding of how Antarctica evolved from a warm paradise to a frozen wasteland. According to this new perspective, the deepening of the Drake Passage played a crucial role in altering ocean circulation patterns. This change was akin to the dramatic shifts seen in the Gulf Stream, redirecting warm waters northward and creating a domino effect on global ocean currents. The reorganization of these currents led to a significant increase in rainfall over Antarctica. As the continent was drenched by continuous downpours, rocks rich in silicate minerals began to undergo a process called silicate weathering. Silicate weathering involves the erosion of rocks, which releases carbon dioxide, CO2, into the atmosphere. However, this newly freed CO2 didn't stay in the air for long. Instead, it was captured and stored in limestone formations, effectively removing it from the atmospheric balance. This decrease in CO2 levels was so substantial that it triggered a dramatic cooling trend, leading to glaciation. Over time, Antarctica transformed from a lush, vibrant landmass into an immense icy expanse, a massive frozen entity that we see today. This intricate dance of deepening ocean passages, shifting ocean currents, increased rainfall, and CO2 sequestration through silicate weathering created a cohesive narrative to explain Antarctica's transformation. It was a complex interplay of natural processes that reshaped the continent and sealed its fate as a frozen world. The beauty of this integrated explanation lies in its ability to merge the separate theories into a harmonious whole. It illustrates how climate change and oceanic forces work together in a grand symphony of natural events, resulting in Antarctica's dramatic shift from a tropical paradise to a frozen masterpiece. Yet, the story of Antarctica is far from over. Recently, significant changes in ocean circulation patterns have once again captured the attention of scientists. These new shifts are starting to reverse some of the transformations that occurred 35 million years ago, hinting that the icy continent might be on the brink of yet another dramatic change. As researchers continue to study these evolving dynamics, the mystery of Antarctica's past and future remains a captivating and ever-evolving puzzle. A shocking phenomenon. In the last quarter of 2022, the Earth's two polar regions faced an extraordinary and unsettling phenomenon: simultaneous heat waves that shattered previous temperature records. Antarctica, a continent synonymous with icy desolation, saw temperatures rise to an average of 8.6 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 4.8 degrees Celsius, a staggering increase for a place that typically endures the coldest conditions on the planet. The Arctic, not to be outdone, experienced a significant surge in temperatures as well, with readings soaring 6 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 3.3 degrees Celsius, above normal. These unprecedented heat waves left scientists and climate experts grappling with both amazement and grave concern. The impact of these soaring temperatures was profound. For the first time in recorded history, the icy realms of Antarctica and the Arctic, usually bastions of frigid temperatures, were facing a warming trend that could alter global weather patterns. The implications for ecosystems, wildlife, and sea levels were immediate and alarming. As the polar ice caps began to thaw, the potential for accelerating climate change and rising sea levels became ever more pressing. Adding to the gravity of the situation, World Ozone Day in 2022 brought a further shock to the scientific community. Researchers revealed that the Antarctic ozone layer, the crucial atmospheric shield protecting Earth from harmful ultraviolet UV rays, had suffered severe depletion. The extent of this depletion was shocking. A gaping hole larger than the entire expanse of the United States had formed. This thinning of the ozone layer was not just a localized issue, but a global concern with far-reaching consequences. The ozone layer's primary function is to filter out harmful UV radiation from the sun. With a substantial portion of this protective layer now gone, more UV rays are reaching Earth's surface. This increase in UV radiation has the potential to exacerbate global warming, driving up atmospheric temperatures even further. For Antarctica, this is especially concerning, as the continent's already fragile ice sheets and glaciers face increased risk of accelerated melting. Sadly, the impacts of these environmental changes are already evident. Among the most dramatic manifestations of the ongoing crisis is the recent breakaway of the world's largest iceberg, A76A, from its Antarctic ice shelf. This colossal iceberg stretches approximately 84 miles in length and 16 miles in width. As it drifts toward the Drake Passage, the iceberg's journey is expected to be marked by gradual melting. This melting process contributes to rising sea levels, which in turn increases the risk of severe flooding in coastal regions around the globe. What do you think about all these things happening in Antarctica? Let us know in the comments section. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want more fascinating content like this. While you're still here, click the video on your screen to see more interesting content like this one.